It's just for clarification.
Yes.
So at the moment, we have a Ministry of Agriculture. Surprise. Do we know? I mean, you said we have no data. So you're saying that we don't know how much food Kenya is actually producing on the year to feed its people?
From where I sit, yes.
We don't know.
We know how much maize.
Okay. So
because all the conversations about maize, rice, wheat.
Okay.
There's no conversation about veg. There's no conversation about beans. There's no conversation about
milk
or something. There's a conversation about maize.
Meat,
Okay. Meat. We have a conversation around about a single item called maize. And an added of wheat and rice, which are basically all of them are under one side.
So even this maize, is there enough for these 55 million bags per year?
Atamba, no. I do not believe in it.
It's not.
It's not there.
It's not. And I think, there are quite a number of people who have tried to come up with technologies to even use like aerial images to predict the crop health and therefore the productivity per year. But these things have not been rolled out. So even what you get from government is an estimate. Even what you get from government is an estimate. And this estimate is coming from, how many bags have been taken through the subsidy program, how much seed has been bought, and how much land is under the crop. It's an estimate. But I think it is very difficult to tell exactly how much food is available and where it is. I will not go into that conversation because it's very difficult to tell. For the reason that it's very difficult to tell exactly how much food we have. Because remember again, we don't eat as a country. Wewe unakula kwako, yanakula kwake, mimi nakula kwangu. We don't eat as a country. So we don't have a big dinner table where we say, Kenyans, now let's come and eat. And this is a big mistake that we always have when you talk about food security, because not every person is vulnerable to the same extent. Not every person is affected by different shocks to the same extent. So I'm more concerned on the question of understanding, one, what are our vulnerabilities, which areas are fragile, which areas are livelihoods affected when we have extreme, for example, events like an extreme El Nino event where we have floods and things like this. Who is vulnerable? Okay. Then what systems do we need to put in place to reach the vulnerable? Because for those that are not vulnerable, it doesn't matter whether the unga is coming from Washington, D.C. or from Kakamega. No. If you have the money, the unga will follow you. Food follows where people have resources. And that is why today, when we are talking about El Nino, I don't think our friends sitting in Runda, in Karen, are very worried about it. Because they
sweeps
know
their houses away.
Yes, because they know whatever happens, if some livestock are swept away, if some houses are demolished and all those things, they will still have a place, a supermarket. It will be 2 times more expensive maybe, but they will have the money to buy it. So the conversation I want us to have is really coming from the point of, in the event of a situation like El Nino, it is still a possibility. What is being discussed is a possibility. It has not been fully confirmed that we are actually going to have an El Nino event. The highest projections I've seen from some key actors is 70-80%. So there is still a chance that maybe we'll not have this event. But there are already other weather events that are happening, weather situations that are happening. For example, if you go to the North Rift today, for the last about 6 weeks, it has not rained. If you go to Uasin Gishu County, you go to Trans Nzoia County, this is where I come from, and I can tell you that the maize is not looking good there, for example. Just as but always for me, the question is, okay, who should we be worried about? Who is going to be affected? In Nairobi, the people in informal settlements are always affected by these events, both in terms of the infrastructure that is affected, but also at the same time in terms of access to food.
I want to bring in Ojipat, because I've had a conversation with